Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing a very exciting Lush Bubble Bar demo. This one is going to be a record breaker. If you have seen my demos, I like to do them of like old Lush products, and I went on eBay and I found this baby. This is the Auntie Pamela Bubble Bar. It was made in 2007. 2007. This is old Lush packaging. I remember this packaging, and I didn't even open this yet. I don't know what to expect. I've never done a demo of Auntie Pamela, so this is going to be a first, and I thought this would just be really exciting and fun to see if it still smells good, to see if it still makes good, decent sized bubbles. Let me take a sniff. The scent through the wrapper is not very strong, which, I mean, I kind of understand that because it is so old, so we shall see when we open it up. But the scent description of this was Rose, Absolute, and Chamomile. So I love rose scents, so I'm hoping I get more of a rose smell once we get this unwrapped, so let's do it. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like. If you guys are familiar, like if you remember this bubble bar, you'll have to let me know if it looks anything like it used to, because I have no clue. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, okay, well, I mean, it probably was more brighter possibly, but it honestly to me doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like a peachy color is how I would describe it. I don't know if that's shimmer on top. It looks like a little nugget of something there in the center. But as far as looks go, it just kind of looks discolored to me. So I'm not quite sure what color it originally was. Let me take another sniff. Okay, I definitely smell it more now that the wrapper's off, and I just smell a very, very, very light rose scent to it. It's a bit on the perfumey side, just kind of like a powdery rose is how I would describe it. So we'll see once we get this all crumbled up if we get more of a scent out of it, or maybe, you know, since it's so old, the scent just might not be as strong anymore. So I'm going to get the water going, and we're going to see what kind of bubbles we get from this old Lush bubble bar. Got our Auntie Pamela bubble bar all crumpled up, and for an 11-year-old bubble bar, this made really nicely decent sized bubbles. I also did an 8-year-old bubble bar as well, and as far as bubbles go, the bubble bars really do hold up with their bubble making. Now the scent of this, like I said, it's a very what I'd assume Auntie Pamela smells like, just like a powdery rose perfume scent. It smells alright. I'm a big fan of rose, but this is maybe, I like a sweeter rose. This is more of a straight up powder, like almost like a talcum powder rose scent is how I would describe it. It's not bad, but like I said, I prefer the sweet. But yes, lots of bubbles, and as far as our watercolor goes, not much watercolor. It's pretty clear down there, just a slight tint to the water, but I'm going to be covered in bubbles anyway, so it's no big deal. So I'm going to hop on in here and see how I feel after using this bubble bar, so wish me luck. Alright guys, I am finished with my Auntie Pamela bubble bar. I did not turn into any kind of swamp creature or anything like that using this really old bubble bar. Nothing to clean up in the tub, just like any bubble bar, just a little bit of leftover bubbles there. The scent wasn't super duper strong, but that's probably because it's so old. I did, while I was in the tub, look up some pictures on Google of what the bubble bar used to look like. And it pretty well did look like the pictures. There might have been a little bit of discoloration on mine. I did see some white where the color had come, you know, come off, I guess you would say. But as far as the color of it, that was pretty accurate. But overall, I don't know, it was nice. It made a lot of bubbles. I'm not sure why Lush never brought Auntie Pamela back, but if they ever do, I think that I would purchase it again. The rose scent, I would have preferred a little more of a sweeter rose, but it definitely had that soft, almost like powdery talcum powder rose scent, very perfumey, but just not very strong because this one was an old bubble bar. I'm probably sure it was a lot stronger, you know, when it was fresh. But overall, I did enjoy this. You guys will have to let me know down below if you like these kind of videos where I do like older Lush demos. I'm really trying to get a hold of an old Lush bath bomb, but it seems like bubble bars are a little easier to come by, and even those are hard to find, but I seem to find bubble bars more. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You have to let me know what you thought about it down below. If you're not already subscribed, just hit that button. I will see you next time.